Cleanup efforts, meantime, continue this morning after that massive oil spill over the weekend. Now there are new concerns about crude oil, rather that fuel oil, washing ashore in Texas City as well as Galveston.
John Donnelly is there on the island where efforts to keep the damage to a minimum are underway. Good morning, John.
Good morning, and right now we have very clean beaches right here. We're around 59th Street. There has been some oil, yes, that has gone ashore in Texas City and on the northeastern tip of Galveston Island, but right here it is pretty good shape. However, what's going on now is you see the surface building behind me. We've been here since about 4:30 this morning, and the waves are getting bigger, the winds are getting stronger, and that could create a problem. I've got Scott Smith here with OpFlex, also with Water Defense Fund. Tell me your concerns when you see these waves and the wind is shifted. What's your concern?
The oil is spreading literally down the whole Texas shoreline, and the impact area is going to get even greater because of this. And the wind and the rough seas, they have no technology to contain or remove that oil, which obviously you can see from the air. We went up in a helicopter yesterday, and you can see the oil spreading everywhere. And it's in like drainage areas on the other side of the island, and you can see it spreading. And they were spraying something. We don't know if it was water. We don't know if it was dispersant, but we're trying to figure it out. Oil and water simply should not mix, and it just doesn't make sense what they're doing.
Now, this is not going to just evaporate or disappear. This is very thick, very heavy stuff, isn't it?
That's correct. Oil is complicated. It involves metals like arsenic, like mercury, all dangerous and toxic, and heavy molecules that sink in the water. And with the rough seas and water, it's moving, it's spreading 12 miles out. And in fact, we were up in the helicopter yesterday. We chartered our own helicopter to do a survey. We heard a pilot calling in oil from 10 miles away. So this now has not been contained. The oil has not been removed. So now it's not just a disaster for Galveston, it's a disaster for the whole Texas coastline.
So we got about 20 seconds left. What are you doing? What are you testing? You've got some testing equipment right now out there?
We've got some testing equipment, and we're going to test and see exactly what's in the water column from metals, and that's again a bit above the bottom, beneath the surface. We're going to see how it's spreading and accumulating over time at certain points.
And that's our seafood. I mean, to bottom line it's our seafood.
It's the food chain. So we're all end up eating what's in this water one way or another.
That's a real cheery thought. Okay, well, when we get the result of the testing, believe me, we'll let you know what they have found. We're live in Galveston. John Donnelly, Fox 26 News.
All right.
Certainly an additional perspective that brings some context to all of this. John, thank you.